Okay, guys, welcome back. So, I made the video today, and I made it about being nice to other Lokeans. Normally I have a policy of never letting you guys email me. I already talked to the members about this, and that is firm. You can't email me. I don't want you to because it never turns out well. And this time was no exception. And we had an individual who wanted to email me, insisted they wanted to send me something. I kept trying to tell him, no, I have a policy that's really sweet, but I have a policy of not letting people contact me because it's like once they can contact you, any respect they have for you just goes away and they feel they can say whatever they want to you, which is usually not nice. And they kept insisting, so I let them send me something. And I was pretty sick at the time, so I was like, oh, that's nice. And I put something on the channel as, a gift for a gift. I was like, well, okay, that was nice of you, but, I ought to do this. Now, when somebody claims Loki is insisting they give you something or tell you something, go the other way. Go the other way because it's never worked out in my favor. So that happened. And their emails just started to get more aggressive and they were sharing stuff that they shouldn't have been sharing with me. It was like it was a competition, and I even, I tried to tell them, I'm trying to talk about stuff about me if they want to have this correspondence. I get like one line blow off, but then they got to talk 5 paragraphs about themselves, and then um they were just sharing stuff about the relationship with Loki that was none of my business, and I said, "You're doing this. It feels like you're doing this to be hurtful or push me away. I don't appreciate it. I'm not emailing you anymore." 3 emails in return, all about how much Loki, loves and adores them, and keep resharing stuff that is none of my business, and it really hurt. It really hurt. I really got hurt by that. And, in the old days, the old me would have got really angry and would have blasted her and put her on blast. And this would be a video about you don't come into my house and you don't. I got hurt, but, what are you going to do? Women be like that. They have to compete and they have to have more of bow chicka wow wow time than you did, or more gifts, or Loki loves their presents more, or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, you clearly want to make this a contest. And their gift really hadn't been a gift. It had been a gift, but they might sell it later. Might sell this item later. It's something they gave to me that I think all of you know what I'm talking about. But they might put it up to sell later if they don't know. I'm like, that's not a gift. And they said, well, I'll protect you from any content strikes. Like, you'd have to be the one to do that contract strike, so that kind of sounded like a threat, but I didn't say anything. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. You guys know I grew up in a crummy childhood. I have problems reading people. I have problems telling when people are being aggressive and when they're just being friendly. But the way a lot of this, and I'm not going to post emails and stuff like that. This ain't that kind of channel. Just the way it kept coming off, all the oversharing, all the Loki loving them and so thrilled with everything they do. I'm not in contact with Loki right now. I'm too hurt. I'm too hurt. He tried to make up. He tried to come over and be all funsies and everything, and I'm not in contact with him right now. I've had a lot going on in my personal life too. The replacement order for the groceries got lost. It was supposed to arrive yesterday. Now it's supposed to arrive today? Sure it is. Sure it is. I'm just gonna have to contact them tomorrow and tell them my food never showed up and could I please have my money back? And I'd ordered a pair of slippers on Amazon, and they're novelty slippers. They look like wolf paws. I've had them before. I didn't want to order them because they are expensive. And I told Odin, I said, that's a waste of money. Those aren't even high quality. I'd never reviewed them because I'm like, they're novelty slippers. You don't expect them to last long. Well, this pair arrived with the packaging ripped open, the inner packaging ripped open, and I contacted the company and I said, "Hey, this arrived with your mailer bag ripped open, and the inner bag was ripped open." And at first, I'm just trying to be nice. I really didn't expect them to do anything. Well, they contact me back today, and they say not their problem to contact Amazon if I want a refund and, blah, 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 and I should try the slippers. I already told them that, these slippers are meant for Christmas. They're not going to be taken out of the packaging or anything until, like that day. So I'm like, no, you're not listening to me. You're not hearing me. So I left a 1-star review with photos of the damaged package. And I said, I can't afford to send these back. I'm stuck with these slippers. And, they might be okay and they might fall apart in a week because God knows what somebody did to them, right? And honestly, I was looking at Odin. I said, I feel paranoid, but somebody couldn't have put something weird on these slippers, right? I mean, why is the package torn open? So I'm like debating if I even want to keep them, but it's a lot of money, so I don't know. It's weird, but that's 2 packages I had arrive in a row that were broken into by other people, so I'm kind of upset right now. And just to have all that oversharing and all the intimate details I didn't need to know, and not just once either, repeatedly, 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 repeatedly. Yeah, I did that video about that's okay to have an intimate relationship with Loki, but I don't need to hear the details. I really don't. And I was taught as a lady, you ignore that stuff, you don't respond to it, so you don't encourage it, but it kept happening and happening and happening, and I was like, okay. I said, you clearly want to be aggressive. You clearly are trying to push me away. I don't know what you wanted. You were acting like, oh, I want to send you this, and we have to be, in contact. This is why I don't let that happen. I've had every single person that through the years, I've made an exception for. I made exception for a woman on Facebook, and she got bitchy over stuff too. Excuse my language, but it's like, this is why I don't do it. I think people expect me to be the personality I am here, and I keep it real with you guys. But hey, if you talk to me, and like yesterday I was having a dark depression day, and I'm having dark depression day, you're going to get to hear about it. If you're talking to me and you're a friend and everything's going wrong in my life, you might actually have to listen and pretend you're concerned. So, I think they want me to just be a dumping ground. So that's it. No more emails ever. I've had too many people do it. That's why I got rid of the Facebook. I used to have a Twitter. That's why I got rid of Twitter. Got rid of a bunch of other stuff too. I don't have a Facebook, any kind of platform to contact me on. This is exactly why. I've never had people act consistently well. I don't know what it is. It's like once they step over the line, I guess they figure they're in your space and in your face and they say whatever they want. So I just figured I'd let you guys know. I'm just really hurt right now, and I'm not talking to Loki. It's going to take me a while to come back to trusting him because, this person was insisting that he insisted I have the thing they sent me, and I knew better. I knew he didn't want me to do that, but I looked at him and he was happy enough for me to get a free gift. But then they started saying Loki wanted them to say this and that, and I was like, yeah, Loki did not want you to say that. Loki knows me. He knows my Achilles heel. He would especially not have you say that. He wouldn't have you be that cruel. So, yeah, I can never get any images out of my mind. So if I seem depressed for a week or so, that's why, guys. I'm really hurt right now. I tried to keep it classy with today's earlier video, but then I'm like, I owe it to you guys to explain to you if I'm like dragging around for a week. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.